Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Outlaws. The Outlaws have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Mike Christian, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
First pitch, 105.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Popped straight up. Christian has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell, the next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Again, another foul ball. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Reined in. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jamison Taillon will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3 pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and the straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dyson on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in, Randy Wiggins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Plate Chris Wiggins, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Runner goes for second. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. On the move again from first. And another foul ball. And now he's on the move again for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Wiggins, the runner at second with 1 away. Grounded to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
At the plate, Edward Arnold, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So striding forward now, Terry Mooney, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
2 out with the man at first.
He's
running. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Outlaws lead it 1-0. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Gregory Polanco.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Hey, last two pitches back to back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Line hard toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. Moran is on his way home. He'll score and the Pirates tie it. We're all square at one apiece.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and you're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2.
Nope, that's down.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Bart Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The first baseman.
Now the
Bart
pitch.
Wiggins.
Nope.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
At the plate, Tyler Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Into the box now, Owen Christian. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's Gerard Dyson as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Dyson.
In there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And it's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Settling in now, Trey Mancini, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Trey Mancini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Brummett, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield
15,
single.
Second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
So now to the plate, Randy Wiggins back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at 3rd.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Chris Wiggins. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Edward.
Standing in now
Arnold.
with runners in scoring position, Edward Arnold, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Polanco looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Into the box now, Terry Mooney.
Terry.
So go after the first
Mooney.
pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did
Now
right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Wiggins.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins. They so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Wiggins is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know
third
all the
baseman,
specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching
Wiggins.
all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
First offering on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
0-1 count and the pitch. Sets the target low here and it misses 1-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Up next,
standing in now, Gregory Polanco. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Into the box, Colin Moran. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, number 44.
Now in the box, Kevin Kramer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Bucks get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Dallas is on top 5-2. Digging in, Owen Christian. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting,
not a lot
right
you
fielder.
can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up the big number.
To the plate now, Christian Brummett, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
At the plate now, Randy Wiggins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. In now, Chris Wiggins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher who has struggled. But the problem here is that by getting caught, you've basically gotten him off the hook. He's not getting a lot of outs, so I think you have to let your hitters keep swinging up there.
And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Outlaws lead this one 6-2. New inning set to get underway. Digging in now, Eric Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And now a pitch on the way. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. pops this one up. Arnold is under it. One away.
The batter, the center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
At the ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Nope.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
So here's Adam Frazier. And that's down into left center for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Outlaws are out in front 6-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Edward Arnold.
Big swing of the bat by this guy in his last one. A grand slam that drove in 4, and that's helped this team lead by 2 runs up to this point.
1-0.
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Ready once again, Terry Mooney, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Polanco, still going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Robbie Erlin, a lefty standing now 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 72, Robbie Erlin.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first down. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up the middle. A dive and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The designated hitter.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Polanco. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So here's Trey Mancini. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runners off for second. Hard hit ball to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count. Just putting a runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got 1st and 3rd.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for 1. Not in time.
They couldn't turn the inning double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Nick Birdie gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Chris Wiggins will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Yeah, ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Dyson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dallas leads it 13-4. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Digging in once again, Colin Moran. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding
Number
into the
44.
box, Kevin Kramer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate now, Eric Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
In there, no balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Called strike, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Dallas leads this one 13-5. Ready to take his hacks again, Terry Mooney, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Coming to the plate now, Bart Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he can't hang on. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. Dallas is on top here, 13-5. Striding in, Gerard Dyson. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
That's out.
This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
To the plate now, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Newman is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Row. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the
Lawyer.
left-handed hitter due up. So now to the plate, Adam Frazier, as he sends it on the ground to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
The batter, the right
In now, Gregory Polanco. And this will be fouled away. Blyer benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time. It came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Striding in once again, Colin Moran. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kramer. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please. Now,
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Me.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Wiggins over to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Standing in, Eric Gonzalez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Means originally hails from Kansas. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2 out with the man at first. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Dallas is out in front 13-9. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Striding forward now is the DH, Owen Christian. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Owen.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Dyson. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 5-run cushion. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Pitch popped up. Gonzalez is calling for it. 1 out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready now, Randy Wiggins. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Wiggins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The catcher, Jacob.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gerard Dyson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Number 27.
Into the box, Kevin Newman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Outlaws are out on top, 14-9. Now batting, Edward Arnold. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Arnold.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Ready for another chance. Terry Mooney. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Pitch popped up. Gonzalez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. In tight with the slider. 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Tyler Wiggins would be next. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dan Wiggins comes on now from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Frazier.
Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball here. 0-1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
2-2 to Adam Frazier.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55.
Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon, right here on the show. Josh Bell will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Up next for the Pirates.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. 1-0 the count. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Rocket to third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
At the plate, Colin Moran, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Sent on the ground out to second. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The batter, number 44.
Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Digging in, Kevin Kramer. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string it
on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top at the end.
14-10. The final posting in this one. The Outlaws get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Mike Christian with his 4th win this season. Jamison Taillon slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.